Hello everybody, it's snack crate time. And this should be France. Huh. Usually they above my address it gives me like hello in whatever language, but this just doesn't have anything. Unless that's the add-on box. That's why I think it's France. Because I ordered the French add-on. So what happened was Snack Crate had like I think it was 5 snacks that they wanted to add into the French box, but they didn't fit, and they're all like full-size snacks, and I know one of them's a can of Pringles. Um, they're both about equally heavy. Not only do we have them strapped together, we've got them taped. Was this one taped? So they offered that you could order the add-on box for I think it was like $14 or something. Okay, that's the add-ons. This should be da-da-da, France. There we go. We're in France. We got all kinds of chips, it looks like. Bonjour, France. France, located in Western Europe, is a nation of remarkable natural landscapes, profound history, and a lively cultural scene. Within its borders, one can discover breathtaking scenery, iconic cathedrals, and partake in some of the most exquisite cuisine worldwide. The basics: population 67.75 million. Capital is Paris. It is 248,573 square miles, and the language is French. That looks really pretty. I would like to visit there. My cousin is in France right now. She was a French major in college years ago. Um, and she is taking a vacation and touring around. And yesterday and today, she's posted about going to some of the caves and things and seeing the cave paintings. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. That was some of the really most interesting things when I took art history classes. Anyway, I wish I could go, but right now I've got other things to worry about. Did you know France is known for its incredible variety of cheeses, boasting over 1,200 different types? I didn't know there were that many, but I knew they were huge cheese people. Um, each region of France has its own specialties, ranging from soft and creamy brie to pungent Roquefort. It's said that you could try a different French cheese every day for over 3 years and still not taste them all. I have tasted brie, and it's been a long time ago, but what I remember, I kind of liked it. Roquefort, I didn't like, but I'm not a big fan of blue cheese, and that's what it's kind of like. So I'm just like, nope, I'll skip that one. Okay, also, France takes its bread seriously. In fact, there are regulations that dictate the proper way to make and sell a baguette. This includes regulations on its ingredients and even the times when it can be sold, all in the pursuit of preserving its quality. Before Paris became capital of France, cities like Soissons and Reims held that title. Paris became the permanent capital in 508 AD under the reign of Clovis I, king of the Franks. France is the most visited country in the world, with over 89 million tourists annually drawn to its rich history, culture, and diverse landscapes. I would have thought the United States would have been. But okay, sure. Because a lot of Americans are going to France. All right, so let's get started. So in the mini crate, you would get, let me slide that so it doesn't turn itself off. This package of Lay's. I'm going to butcher the language. I am really sorry, especially if you speak French. It's probably going to hurt your ears because I don't speak it. These are saveur poulet roti. Roti? I think that probably means rotisserie chicken. I know poulet is chicken. Lay's poulet. Bold and savory, these lays literally taste like a rotisserie chicken. Pair with your favorite sides for the essence of a delicious meal. So we have chicken flavored potato chips. And I can actually get them open. That's a miracle. Is that chicken? They're pretty good. And they do have a chickeny flavor to them. Better stop where they say you can't eat just one. Now I'm ready to just sit here and finish off the pack. Okay, still in the mini crate. Brett's chips. These unique French chips pair flavors of goat cheese and chili pepper to create maybe the best chips you will ever try. Seriously. Chèvre. Pimente Espelette. I never got chèvre right. I do like goat cheese. Well, let's find out if we like these chips. Ooh, these are like, they look like Ruffles almost. We got the little Ruffles have ridges, but these aren't Ruffles. I'm not tasting the goat cheese. Goat cheese has a little bit of a tang to it, and I'm not getting that. There's a little bit of heat there from the red pepper. I'm not tasting goat cheese. Oh well. Is that you? No, that's not the same thing. Where is it? Let me get some of these things. Aha! Tits Brulee. If a green apple, Jolly Rancher, and Laffy Taffy had a baby, it would be this ultra sour candy whose name translates to headbangers in English. I think these are strawberry. At least I got two of them. I can share one of the labels now with somebody that I'm trading with. Because it says fraise. I believe that's strawberry. The picture shows a green one that says pomme, which would be apple. I know more French than I thought. I just don't know how to pronounce it. But I'm picking out words that I recognize. It's sour, all right. Mm. It takes a while to chew through it. I just saw this thing. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So the next one is this one. This is the Nestle Nuts Bar, a rich hazelnut chocolate bar filled with caramel and soft nougat. La vache? I don't know. It's some French word that I don't know. Okay, so this looks like a standard chocolate bar. There's a thin layer of caramel and then a fluffy layer of nougat. And it's pretty cold right now, so it's kind of hard to chew. We went from having like 70-degree weather in February to 30-degree weather in April. Mother Nature is just having some kind of fit. Some kind of nervous breakdown or something. Okay. Orangina Mini Pick. These sparkling gummies perfectly capture the je ne sais quoi of France's iconic Orangina soda. And the question is, how do you get in them? These are made by Haribo. Which I guess I knew that they made other things. I just never really thought about it. But I know them for gummy bears. I guess that's supposed to look like a little soda bottle. Sans colorant artificiel. So no artificial colors. Aroma is natural aroma. It's alright. They have the same texture as a gummy bear. They're just have that little bit of sugar coating on them. And they're really hard to chew. Just like a gummy bear. Lulu Lorson Chocolat. These bear-shaped cakes are adorable and delicious, with a light and airy texture and sweet chocolate filling. So, Lulu Chocolate Bear. Girl Scout cookies in the United States a long time ago, at least where I grew up, were made by a company called Burry Lou. And I think it's the same Lou, that's cute, that this cake is made from. Mmm. Mmm. There's a good amount of filling in there, too. I like it when they tell you it's going to be chocolate filled and you actually get some chocolate. So many times, snack cakes and things don't have that much filling. That's nice. Stay. Okay, now we move up to... Did I open the wrong thing? Do they have the same thing in here twice? Let me check something. No, that's in the ultimate. Hmm. I'll explain why I'm confused here in a minute. Is that? So I wonder if they put something in here wrong. No? Not that. Well, see, now I'm thinking I got shorted a snack. Because because. No. Huh. Okay, so in the mini crate, it says Orangina Mini Pig. That's the package I showed you, right? The Orangina Haribos. And it just says mini up in the corner. Then you turn the page, and you got the same stupid thing, Orangina Peak. So I didn't get one that says mini in the corner. I got the regular one. So I'm shorted a snack, I think. Why would they give you two of the same thing? And it's got the same description. The only difference is this one says mini in the porter and the other one doesn't. And I got the one that doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, we'll skip to the next thing. Le Petit Forêt fraise, strawberry. The French Twinkie. Debbie better watch out for this delicious fluffy cake with a fruity strawberry filling. Oh, you're getting creative now, huh? Twinkies aren't Little Debbie, though. Twinkies are Hostess. Whole other company. Looks like a little loaf. So it looks like a little loaf of sponge cake. And it's got a little bit of strawberry goop in the middle. Less successful than the chocolate one we just had, because there was more stuff in the middle of the chocolate one. I'm really irritated that they put the same thing in here, or listed it twice, but only gave it once. That's the first real disappointment I've had with Snack Crate. Sundae bar. Ever wonder what sundae tastes like? Crunchy and chocolatey, this candy bar will leave you craving more. This is a darker chocolate on the bottom, and the top looks a little bit like a granola bar. That's essentially what it is, a granola bar with a dark chocolate bottom. Crunch, 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 crunch. So this is, excuse me. All right. Lou Chamonix. A light and airy orange-flavored pastry cake encased in a subtly sweet glaze. It's nice that there's two pieces in this pack. It's easier to share that way. So that's what they look like. Just a little, kind of a mini loaf. No filling or anything. It's just cake. Oh, maybe there is a little bit of filling. When the light hits it a different way, it kind of looks like maybe there is a little bit of filling. It's real subtle. Similar to orange marmalade, I would say. And then there's just, it's glazed like a glazed donut. Oh, good, there's a couple of these. I can share more labels. petite galette. This cute little shortbread cookie is a perfect pairing for an espresso or tea. Ooh, that last little chunk of that orange cake really hit the orange. The first bite, not so much. The second bite was full of orange. That was really good. I'd like some more of those. Whenever I go on their website to see if I could order more of certain snacks, they never have any. It's always sold out. So it's just a little cookie. Galette Saint Michel. So St. Michael's cookie. Madeleine Pépites de Chocolat. Bring this French classic to your taste buds. We love the petite Madeleines for their exquisitely soft and squishy texture with yummy chocolate chips throughout. But we don't want you to get in them. So we're going to seal it so hard that you can't get them. Wow, these are like super fluffy. I thought Madeleines were more, aren't they the seashell shaped ones? And this is like a loaf. And they're, just a nice little cake. I like these. These would be good with a cup of tea. Or coffee if you prefer. Okay. So next is Premium Snack Club, which is a drink plus an extra snack. I don't get the drink, but they sent me the snack. Sometimes I get the snack, sometimes I don't. The one time I didn't, I was disappointed because it was a chocolate and raspberry thing, and I was like, ugh, I would have liked that. If we would have gotten the drink, it would have been Orangina. Sparkling citrus drink offers a blast of vibrant, tangy flavors, crisp and bubbly, unlike any citrus soda you've ever tasted before. So just as well we didn't get it because neither of us would have drank it. This is Petit Écolier, meaning little student. These French staples are an American favorite. A light, crispy cookie with a delicious milk chocolate on the top. They look like the Pepperidge Farm Chessmen. It looks like it's that style of a cookie. There he is, our little student. It's got a fair amount of chocolate on there. That's a pretty thick layer. It's at least 1/8 of an inch. Which is what, like millimeter, 2 millimeter, something like that. It's nice. And now we get into what's in the ultimate box. We have some more chips. Lay's Bolognese. Tomato, beef, mirepoix. Relish all the delectable flavors of Bolognese pasta in a single potato chip. Ooh la la. The rotisserie chicken ones were really good. I hope these are good. So the basic Lay's potato chip with seasoning. Those are pretty good. Sometimes I'm funny about like chips that have a tomato flavoring. Sometimes they don't work for me, but that is good. Now we got a big box. Gewürzt Crepe Chocolat. I'm sure I just butchered the heck out of the name. The quintessential French crepe, dried to crispy perfection and enrobed in silky smooth milk chocolate. This one is a snack crate staple. Ooh, how nice. I like how they're in a little tray. And then they're all stacked up in there. There's lots of them. So they're kind of a little flat piece. And they're all layers in there. I love it because it's similar to a wafer without being the typical wafer. They are very, very crispy and I love it. Don't know anything about those cookies, Neko. I think you're imagining things. These just may become all mine. I told him I was making the video, but he might have been asleep. I have trouble going up and down stairs with my knee injury. I mean, it's been a couple years now, but I still have trouble going up and down stairs. So if he's upstairs, he gets a text. So I let him know, but no response yet. Over here. Because of course, mid-video, my nose decides to do its thing. Yeah, that's the end of the box. Good, I'll take the box apart and use it for tags or something. we have this. This looks like Pocky to me, but it's called Mikado. Mikado Chocolat Olé. Everybody meet Pocky's French cousin. Crunchy, yummy, chocolate-covered pastry sticks are sure to be a crowd pleaser. Like I said, it looks like Pocky. I like Pocky. So let's see what French Pocky are like. Come here, scissors. I have heard more people say skizzers lately. We used to say that when I was a kid. But, I mean, it's like people doing their craft videos. They're saying skizzers now. Looks like Pocky, tastes like Pocky. And since I like Pocky, they're pretty good. So Haribo Roulette. Haribo Cola Roulette. Roulette. It's got two T's and an E, so I'm thinking it's roulette. Try these cola gummies that taste just like your favorite soda. Sweet, chewy, and juicy. I think it's just saying it's a roll, so... It's not. Come apart! They kind of look like a little button, almost. They got a little depression in them. So, a mini bowl, maybe? It's got that tough chewiness like a gummy. I don't taste particularly cola necessarily. But they're fine. What? Whoop, whoop. Whatever. McDonald's is telling me I can get free fries because it's Friday. Fluffy koala. Chocolate-covered marshmallows in the shape of koala bears. Give me 1 or 5 or 10. I think I've probably mentioned on the channel before, I'm not huge on marshmallow because a lot of times it tends to be a little too sweet for me. But these are absolutely adorable little bears. It's the texture of moon pie? Something along those lines. Another big box. don't think chocolate is going to go with this. Berlin pizza crackers. These savory crackers look and taste just like a mini pizza. Try flavors of tomato, oregano, and cheese all in one bite. Pretty good sized box. It's about the size of a Pop-Tart box. Maybe slightly smaller, but very similar in size. I can understand why, they didn't have enough room to put all those other snacks in, because some of these packages are huge. Oh, these are cute. They do look like little pizzas. Those are pretty good. Pizza flavored chips and crackers and things are sometimes hit or miss for me. And again, I think it goes back to the tomato flavor. Put the phone back there. I am sliding off the bed. If I disappear, that's why. Now, can I get back so that I'm not falling off? All right. I've got a couple more things. Haribo Tagada. Tagada translates to squishy and chunky. You'll believe us when you try these especially unique strawberry gummies. A lot of strawberry stuff in this box. The strawberry season hit earlier overseas, because Japan Crate and Boxu both had a lot of strawberry things, and now we've gotten a lot of strawberry things in the France box. Do they have an earlier strawberry season? I don't know. I mean, it's just the beginning of April, so we've got 2 months before it's really peak season here. So that's what they look like, little domes. We've had something that had this texture recently. They're much easier to eat than the regular gummies that they make. What was the texture? What's it reminding me of? I don't know. We've had something similar to it recently. Karambar caramel. This caramel bar, see what they did there? Is chewy, sweet, and full of flavor. This reminds me of one of the long, skinny Tootsie Rolls. The packaging. Okay. And inside, it kind of looks like a Tootsie Roll almost. You can see it has melted and then reformed. And now with it being so cold, it's hard to bite into. Luckily, they gave us a couple of them. This is Carambar cotton candy. Fly your taste buds to France for these chewy, fragrant, and flavorful candies. It's a cool twist to the classic cotton candy flavor we all know and love. Where's the edge of the paper? Here we go. The wrapper wants to stick and not come undone. Come on, come on. Come off. Come off. Ugh. Sorry this is taking so long. I just cannot get this to peel. I don't want to tear up the wrapper because I want to use it in a project. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Finally! So it looks like a pink Tootsie Roll. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's got a little joke inside. I know the word chien et chat, dog and cat. But beyond that, I don't know. I think it tastes more strawberry than cotton candy. We have the Nougaty bar. Sweet, soft nougat enrobed in a thin milk chocolate blanket. Bon appetit. And this is the last thing in this part of the box. Then we have the add-on. Looks like a chocolate bar. Not hard. It's full of nougat. And it's really, really hard. No little booklet or anything to tell me what things are? Okay. We're going to be guessing. I'm surprised they didn't just give us a sheet saying what the things are. It didn't have to be a whole booklet, just something that says, here's what you got. We have Pringles, Emmental. So, Emmentaler cheese, which I take it is similar to Swiss cheese because that's what it looks like. I'm going to say they're made in Belgium. Belgium, Belgian, Belgique, Belgique, Belgier, Belgia, Belgio. It's got Belgium written in about every language I can imagine. And it's got a QR code. Emmental cheese flavor savory snack. It tells what's in it. And has an English version of that. These are pretty good. I like these. Well, while we're in chip mode, we have Lay's 3D's Bugles, goat fromage. So we got these Bugles. They look really washed out, but they've got kind of an orangey color to them. I was looking to see if there's anything in English on there, but it doesn't look like it. We have more of these. Carambar Atomic. Parfum Ananas Peach Citron. Fruits Rouge Orange Sanguine Cola Cerise Citron. And then here it says acid. Does that mean sour? Because that looks an awful lot like the word acid, which makes me think sour. Sweets, assorted flavors. Sugar, glucose, syrup, palm oil, acids. citric acid, tartaric acid, gelatin, flavorings, colors. That is really hard to read. It's so tiny. Starch, emulsifier. Looks like some numbers after it. It's really hard to read. Rapeseed oil may contain milk and nuts. My hands have gotten cold and now they want to act up and cramp up. And yay! To either do the thing where I can't bend my fingers or I can't open my hand. And sometimes it goes from one to the other. So it looks like these are in red, yellow, and blue. Fruits rouge. Orange sanguine. Blood orange? Cola cerise. So cola. Ananas pêche citron. So banana, peach, citrus. Didn't want to eat that one anyway. Threw it on the floor. I'm not going to eat all these because they're really hard for me to open and very hard for me to chew because they are cold. I'll get the one on the floor here in a minute. Okay. Lutti Bubbles Original. Bubblegum flavor. I found something that said bubblegum. Flavored jelly gums. I'll try one. Bubblegum generally isn't my favorite flavor, but we'll try it. Oh, they're pink and blue. Look like a pop bottle. Whoa! I was not expecting them to be so sour. Oh my goodness. Those are really sour. Absolutely was not expecting that. So the last thing, Poulain Noir Extra for Beurre de Cacao. Extra dark chocolate. Okay, I guess more piece. Don't want the whole bar all at once. That is very, very dark. Does it say percentage? 47% minimum. You're calling it extra dark? And it's only 47%? A really good chocolate. I see they talked about how France is known for cheese and how they're known for bread, but they didn't talk about how they're known for chocolate. I mean, when you think France, yeah, you think cheese, you think wine, but you also think chocolate and pastry. Not a good chocolate. I'm kind of glad it wasn't a darker or a higher percentage because this it's fine for me. If it was too much more, I might not have liked it as much. But it has very good chocolate. Some of these things I just might have to hide from the Neko, wherever he may be. Okay, so that was Snack Crate Ultimate France with the add-on. I do wish they would have given us a sheet that told us a little more about what the things in the add-on were. So maybe next time they'll do that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Snack Crate. We're getting a really good mix of things, and we're getting stuff I never would have thought of from coming from certain countries. And yeah, I'm really liking it. I want more. So we'll wait and see what next month is. I don't know. They probably have announced it, but I don't know what the next one's going to be. I feel like Universal Yums is doing Baltic states. I think that's what I saw. It'd be funny if they were doing France too. But we just had Ukraine from them. And the stuff from Ukraine was really good. And there was stuff in there I thought, oh, I'm not going to like it. And they ended up loving. So, me who doesn't like rye bread, loved those rye bread crisps and scarfed them all down like there was no tomorrow. Who am I? um, some of these, I think NECA is going to get more from the France box because there were so many gummy type things. And he likes gummy but more than I do. I mean, I think they're fine. It's just they're so hard for me to chew that I don't want to work that hard. But yeah, we'll stick with it for at least a few more months. And so I think we're up to like 7 or 8 months now that we've been doing it. I'll have to go back and count videos and see. Um, I think based on this last Japan crate, maybe I'm gonna get rid of that one and try one of the other Japanese boxes. I'm really, really liking Boxu. And the last couple months, Japan Crate has been a little bit disappointing. It's like ever since they made the changes, yeah, I love getting the Kit Kats instead of the drinks. That's the best change for me. I know some people like the drinks and they don't care about the Kit Kats, but it's the other stuff. It's either repetition, where we're getting the same thing, not if not every box, every other box, or lately they keep putting plum stuff in, and I just don't like it. So why should I pay $50 a month for a box that's full of things I'm not liking? So I'm wondering if I would do better. I want to try Sakurako. I think it's a higher end box. It's going to be less of the typical snacks. It's going to be probably Boxu or a step above, maybe. That's the impression I get from looking at their advertisements. Or I stay on the same wavelength and try Tokyo Treats instead. But right now, I'm getting 4 snack boxes a month. I'm spending way too much money on these snack boxes. So maybe I'll just take a break for a little while and do fewer snack boxes. But there's the things that get the views. So I don't know. Y'all seem to like to watch us eat. I don't understand the fascination with it, but I have a couple people that I follow and watch their food videos, so I get it, but I don't. There's a lady, oh, what is um Wildcat? Something like that. Let me see if I can find her. No, no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Where did YouTube go? YouTube has disappeared. There it is. YouTube. See if I can find her name and I'll try to put her in the description because I watched a couple of hers and she just cracked me up. And she actually is a subscriber to this channel. That's how I found her. She subscribed and I went and checked out her stuff and I was just cracking up because it was so much fun. Where is she? Oh, it's going to show me everything but her now. I think it's Wildcat. Where are you? Stuff was popping up earlier. Because, of course, when I want to talk about somebody, I can't find them. Do 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 do. What was that? No. Where did you go? If I hit subscriptions, is that going to show her to me? Ooh, Sanichi's World is doing Japan's most delicious snacks. I will have to check him out. Sanichi and his partner Satoshi. Um, I really enjoy watching them. And they're a couple of men in Japan that do all kinds of things, but a lot of times they eat. So it's another one of those. Well, I cannot find her. Where is she? Where did you go, Wildcat? Well, I will track her down and add her to the description. Give her a shout out. Because I was cracking up all the way through. It was just so much fun. Do do do. Nope, that's Taskmaster. Keep going. She's got to be here somewhere. Do 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 do. Why does it keep showing me the same couple videos over and over? Godzilla. Do 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 do. Chicken? No, that's Barry Lewis. He's probably cooking the chicken. Do 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 do. I don't know where she went. I will find her and add and link her. Um I guess that's it. So we are a little over an hour now, so we will end it here. Um remember to do all the YouTube things, comment, like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next video. And I'm not sure what it's going to be. So when I find out, you'll find out. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.